Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the C-Man. I want to welcome you to another edition of the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down. Happy D23 weekend, folks. I've started my dive into my D23 content, and I've been thoroughly enjoying myself thus far. We have taken a look at three trailers so far. We took a look at Marvel Studios' Secret Invasion. Can't wait for that. Samuel L. Jackson looks phenomenal. The concept is giving me all the creepy sci-fi vibes I want. It's got like a... Marvel's doing this like kind of classic horror sci-fi thing where like I've got like these kind of old school sci-fi vibes and like alien type vibes, and Werewolf by Night is leaning into a really hardcore old school horror vibe, which is amazing. We just watched that trailer. You want to see my reaction to it, you can see it right up there. We've also been checking out some Star Wars stuff. Took a look at the teaser trailer for season 3 of Mandalorian. Looks spectacular. But now we shift gears and dive into something that I am excited about because my friend Brittany, you should all remember Britt. She joined me for all of our viewings except one, I believe, during Obi-Wan Kenobi. And she texted me and was like, "Did you see this trailer?" And I said, "I have not." But it would be one of the first things I take a look at. And then I got home and there's a lot of other things that I needed to look at, 2 Marvel things, a bigger Star Wars thing. But now, I'm really excited to take a look at this trailer. I'm not entirely sure what I'm getting into, but if Britt said it looked phenomenal, I want to, let's get Britt's actual words up on the screen. Do our good friend justice. She goes, "Holy shit, did you see this trailer?" And I said, "No, I haven't gotten to it yet." She said, "Oh my god, the chills I had watching it." That doesn't get you excited. I don't know what will. What am I talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat. We're getting ready to take a look at the official trailer for Tales of the Jedi. And from what I could imagine, this would seem to be like, some random, maybe one-off, maybe anthology-type Jedi tales. Obviously coming from, the one thing I didn't know about, this is coming to us from the land of the animated world of Star Wars. And I'm really excited. I don't know what I'm getting into, but sometimes going into your favorite things with no knowledge of what you're getting ready to watch works out really well. Worked out for Werewolf by Night. That trailer was dope. I can't wait. I don't know nothing about that world. And I'm sure I know things about this world because it's the world of Star Wars. But I'm excited to find out what this animated show is going to be about. So let's get that trailer up. Let's get ourselves ready and get excited. Britt said to get excited, so let's get excited and take a look at the official trailer for Tales of the Jedi.
Everywhere there is life, but you must face death. Honor it. Do not fear it.
That little baby Ahsoka?
Jedi. Ahsoka is Jedi.
Oh, dude. I understand the chills that Britt was talking about now.
The best way
6
I can
original
protect
shorts.
you
Okay, yeah, cool.
is to teach you how to protect yourself.
This is so dope.
Master Duku.
I want to bring peace and order to the
Young
galaxy.
Duku. That's awesome.
Master, stop!
Qui-Gon?
It's the only way you will truly have victory.
My Padawan.
Again.
Again.
Oh my god, man. I'm all over my body. She was not lying.
Stand down.
October 26th. Let's go.
I'm tired of fighting.
I've been warning them about the coming darkness.
Let's hope all that training pays off.
Is that a female Yoda?
And who might you be?
Dude. This looks so cool. I'm so pumped for that. That looks awesome. Alright, wait. I need to look. Because I saw a lot of hair. So is that a female Yoda? Or is that like I think that's young Yoda. Young Yoda's got... Tell me young Yoda's got a mullet. If that's young Yoda, he's got a mullet. Otherwise, that is a female Yoda. I can't tell. The twirling. I'm going to go young Yoda. And I'm hoping it's young Yoda, because I was thinking a couple weeks ago about how, like, Dave Filoni is gonna fix the sequel trilogy, find a way through the animated television and the live action stuff they're doing on Disney Plus to make that story work. I just feel it in my bones. But he's working things on both ends of the timeline. And, like, sitting there, I was going, you know, it's one of these things where Yoda's always been one, right? Like, he's always been one. Right, go on a little ride with me before we jump into the Tales of the Jedi. Go on this little fun ride. Imagine, if you will, that Grogu is Yoda. You can go, what are we talking about, C-Man? I think there's a world where maybe Grogu grows up to be Yoda, travels back in time, loses his memory, maybe has something on him that identifies himself and the name Yoda, and even though, like, you know, maybe it's like somebody he was supposed to be going after, but like somehow, some way, like something makes him like that's all he knows is like his face and the name Yoda, and that's how he becomes Yoda. And Grogu is actually Yoda. Like, could you imagine if there's some world where, like, as Grogu grows up and maybe gets to like mullet phase, finds like a way to go back in time, just appears at the temple, and in reality there's only ever been one. I know people like didn't want to do the clone. I don't want to see like a clone thing. I've heard like when Grogu first popped up, it was like, oh, could it be like a Yoda clone? We know they're messing with clone technology and stuff in the world. And I'm with a lot of Star Wars fans. I don't want that. But if Grogu is Yoda, that'd be freaking wild. Dave Filoni, feel free to take that one free of charge. And if that happens, holy shit, I am gonna play this video everywhere I can. Be like, yo, September 10th, they're in D23, 2022. C-Man was like Grogu and Yoda, same entity. But seeing like a younger possible Yoda made me just think of all of that and be like, it'd be so cool if like Grogu got to like that and then went back and lost his memory and then became Yoda. That would be interesting. But as far as, thank you for you know, letting me coming on that ride with me for a minute. But as far as Tales of the Jedi looks, dude, like I said, like not knowing what I was getting into, kind of feeling like, you know, Tales of the Jedi could be anthology driven, 6 stories, and not just anthology driven, but anthology driven to all the characters we love. Ahsoka, Anakin, young Dooku, young Yoda, and a younger Mace Windu. Like, and young Qui Gon Jinn. Like, seeing Dooku train Qui Gon Jinn and seeing, I guess, Yoda train Dooku, like, that stuff's gonna be freaking nuts, man. Like, it was like when Britt said like the goosebumps, I was like, okay, cool, I'm excited. I don't know what I'm getting into, but like going into our favorite characters and showing things that we haven't seen before, especially with Anakin and Ahsoka, you know, because we got so much of them already in the animated world. Like, so much of that story was told, you know, the very beginnings of that story. So to get additional stuff that we haven't seen before, dude, I'm so fascinated, and I'm fascinated to see how the 6 stories tie together, because I don't know, man, my gut says Dave Filoni, even though they're anthology driven as like 6 separate stories, you know that there's going to be a through line, right? And I mean, it's all about balance, and I'll be very interested to see how all of that plays throughout the course of that. But that looks freaking spectacular. I love the animated world of Star Wars, and Tales of the Jedi looks like it is gonna crush. That is a 6-episode event that I cannot wait for, and I believe that one was also at the end of October. I think it was October 26th. I could be wrong. You can just rewind the video and see what sort of look it up on Google, because that's a thing too. But anyway, man, that's it. I'm pumped. That looked awesome. Like I said, I got the full body chills, much like Britt was talking about. So I understand where she's coming from, and I'm very, very excited. The question is, what about you, man? D23 is throwing everything at us. Did you know about this animated Star Wars show? Is this a thing that gets you excited? Is this something like, Corey, I ain't got time for animated shows about Star Wars? I would speak to you directly and say you should find some time, because the animated Star Wars stuff is phenomenal. What it did for the prequels and what it's done for setting up the stuff that's on Disney Plus right now, like I'm telling you, this animated world is wonderful. I love it. I hope you're loving it. So let me know what you're thinking in that realm. What about these stories pops to you? Which one is the one that you're most interested in? Like I said, I think finding a story that we haven't seen with Anakin and Ahsoka is really interesting, but young Duku, Yoda, and Qui Gon, how those stories are gonna like run together, that's gonna be cool. So that's something up your alley. Anything else that's popping in there? Maybe you're a Mace Windu guy. You want to know what's going on over there. Which ones are popping for you? What is working or not working? Good, bad, indifferent on the official trailer for Tales of the Jedi. Down below in the comment section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man anytime we're talking movies, TV, trailer, reactions, you want to be here as we approach the end of October and Tales of the Jedi. Anything else we've watched today, Werewolf by Night, Mandalorian, Mando Season 3. You just want to show a little love and support the old C-Man? Well, super easy. Come join C-Man Nation by jumping over there, hitting that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time for the C-Man Cinema Sit Down, I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace. Oh, hey, what's going on? You must be sticking around because you're looking for more content featuring this guy. Well, guess what? You're in the right place. You can check out more videos right here and right here. And if you have and you want to come join that C-Maniac Nation, you can hit that subscribe right over there.